Hey everybody, another quick one here on how to automatically log into Windows 10 without having to enter your password and username every single time, which used to be a simple thing, but is not any longer. And it's kind of changed throughout Windows 10, at least once, if not twice. So I've got a couple of web pages up here. The first one you see tells you to type in control user passwords to. So let me show you what happens. So if I open the start menu and type run, okay, there's the run app. Now I do control user passwords to, it brings up this dialog box. Now I'm running Windows 10 20H2, which is, as far as I know, the newest version as of today, which is December 11th. So, as you see here, it doesn't look like what you see in the web page, which is this checkbox here showing users must enter a username to use this computer. Normally, if you have this in your user accounts box here, dialog box here that you just opened up, you can uncheck that and then it will prompt you to sign in. Put in the username that you want to automatically sign in, put the password twice, hit OK, and then it will automatically sign in. You can restart to check it. Another method that is around on the internet is to open up run again, and this time we'll type in what this one shows us, I believe. Yeah, netplwiz. So you can type the command netplwiz, and look at that, it opens up the exact same user accounts box. But as you can see, running 20H2, I don't have the option to automatically log in. Now, I don't know if that's something that I need to enable or in properties somewhere or something. I've looked around though and I haven't found it, and I think that it may have been removed by now. Again, I'm on 20H2, and you can see like this article here is published on the 24th of August 2020. However, there is another way. If you type in autologin 64 or autologin 64A download, this first thing right here, Windows sysinternals, will bring you to this. Autologin version 3.1. And now when you download log on, keep saying log in, you get this little zip file. Now this is from Microsoft and presumably is secure. I haven't had issues with it that I know of. But let me show you what that gives you. So that is this little file here. Now, if I do right click, extract all, I'm gonna just extract it to my desktop. Here we are, it's in a folder. There's going to be 3 different executables and the license agreement, which you can quickly ignore. So autologon is the regular 32-bit version, which I believe will work on a 64-bit version as well, simply because Windows 10 64-bit will emulate 32-bit anyhow, can run 32-bit applications. Autologon 64 is for a 64-bit native Windows operating system, which most people now have as of 2020. And then 64A is for the 64-bit version made for ARM PCs. So unless you know that you have the Microsoft Surface ARM, ignore that one. As far as I know, until we're able to put ARM onto the new Mac M1 things, ARM Windows, which might happen, I don't know. Until then, I think the Surface is the only ARM device that is legally allowed to run Windows 10 for ARM anyways. So this is the one that you want. Now, I would right click it and click run as administrator. I don't think you necessarily have to, but it'll definitely work if you do it that way. And then, so you can see my PC name, which I should probably delete, and you can see my email, which I should probably delete. Those will be in there automatically. Now your username, if you have a local account, is just whatever your username is. So I used to just use Adam or Adam Dix or something like that. However, I use a Microsoft account now, and so that's why it's my email address. if you use a Microsoft account, you need to use your email address and then your password that goes with it. And that's sort of my point. If you use a local account, then you would not use an email address. You would use your regular username. At any rate, you fill in, you fill in a username, which is going to be auto-filled into whatever account you have open. You would fill in your, leave this domain the way it is, that's just the computer name, and then you would put in your password and hit enable. And that's it. And then when you go to restart it, it will automatically log into that. And what it does is it basically, you'll see the login screen pop up, but then it will automatically fill in the password for you and hit enter for you and then open up to the desktop. If I remember correctly, doing it using NetPLWiz or Control User Passwords 2, I think it skipped the login screen entirely. And so I'm not positive about that, but I believe that's the case. Now, having said all of this stuff, that's how to do it. So why would you do it? Obviously, just to save time and for the hassle, for the convenience of it. But if you are, I don't know, some teenage kid whose parents you don't want on your computer, don't have it automatically log in. Switch that around. If you're some parent and you don't want your kids on your computer, don't have it automatically log in. If it's a shared computer and you've got 5 or 6 users and you don't want yours to be seen by other people, don't have it automatically log in. These things should be understandable, but from the security standpoint, that is your problem, not mine. You fix it or just don't change it. Because of course, if it logs in, that person has the permissions that you have. They're on your account. They can delete all of your stuff if they want to. They can look at all of your stuff if they want to. They can sign into your whatever that you're signed into. And you know, for instance, in Chrome, if you're logged in and it saves your passwords, they can get all of that. So you know, be careful about using it. But this little tool is super handy. And personally, I could not figure out how to auto log into Windows 10 until I found this particular tool with these newer updates. I don't know when NetPLWiz and Control User Passwords 2 stopped working, or if it's something specific to my setup where that box doesn't show up. But the auto logon thing, that works. So again, it's a free download right from Microsoft. So where were we? Yeah, right here. You can either type that whole thing in, or you can just search for AutoLogon 64 or 64A download. And just remember, if you're on 64-bit, use the 64-bit one. If you don't know, try the one that says AutoLogon first, and then try the one that says AutoLogon 64 second. Either of them are probably going to work for you if your computer's fairly new. And yeah, hope that helps some people. See you later.